Trouble is brewing once again on the cobbles of Coronation Street, and this time, the battle lines are being drawn across the bar at the Rover's return. In upcoming scenes set to air Monday, April 14, Daisy Midgley is left reeling when she uncovers a shocking betrayal by two of the closest people in her life, Jenny Connor and Carla Barlow. Viewers will recall that back in 2023, Daisy and Jenny joined forces to purchase the Rover's return, using what they believed was a lucky windfall. However, it was later revealed that the funds had actually been stolen by Stephen Reed, money that rightfully belonged to Carla. Though Jenny later came clean and struck a private agreement with Carla to return the funds in installments, the situation has taken a turn for the worse. Carla, recently recovering from a serious health scare and a kidney transplant, has grown increasingly impatient. She's no longer satisfied with slow repayments. In fact, she's now demanding that Jenny and Daisy return every last penny, and fast. Jenny, doing her best to appease Carla, has offered partial payments, but Carla has refused, insisting on the full amount. The pressure is mounting, and it's clear that something has to give. Meanwhile, tensions between Daisy and Jenny have been escalating rapidly, particularly after a massive fallout that saw Daisy vowing to bring Jenny down. Teaming up with her equally scheming mother, Christina Boyd, the pair have been playing a cruel and calculated game. Their latest trick: catfishing Jenny on a dating app by posing as an imaginary suitor named Dominic, reeling her in with flirty messages and false hope. The twisted prank has only deepened the divide between them. Next week, the drama comes to a head when Carla makes a bombshell announcement. She's selling the Rovers. The news stuns Jenny, who pleads for the chance to buy the pub herself. For Jenny, the Rovers isn't just a business. It's her home, her livelihood, and a place filled with memories. She begs Carla to give her first refusal, hoping she can secure the beloved pub before it falls into the hands of someone else. But while Jenny might be earnest in her desire to save the Rovers, she isn't being entirely honest, especially with Daisy. Instead of confiding in her business partner and stepdaughter, she keeps her plans to herself. When Daisy learns about the sale, she's furious, especially since she believes Carla has betrayed them both by putting the pub on the market. Daisy's frustration only grows as she drowns her sorrows with a few too many drinks. Fueled by alcohol and anger, she lashes out, publicly criticizing Carla for selling the pub from beneath their feet. What she doesn't know, however, is that Jenny is actively trying to buy the place back without her. Behind closed doors, Carla confides in Jenny, urging her to purchase the pub on her own. She doesn't mince her words when describing Daisy as a spoiled madam, who would only complicate things. It's clear Carla believes the Rovers would be better off without Daisy's involvement. Unfortunately for Jenny and Carla, their conversation doesn't remain private for long. Christina overhears everything, and she wastes no time telling Daisy. Upon hearing the truth, Daisy is devastated and livid. She feels betrayed, humiliated, and excluded from the very pub she helped to save. The news only strengthens Daisy's resolve. Reuniting with Christina, the pair renew their promise to make Jenny pay. Their twisted catfishing plot continues, and viewers are left wondering just how far the mother-daughter duo are willing to go. Are they simply out for petty revenge, or is something darker on the horizon for fans of the show? This storyline brings all the hallmarks of a classic Coronation Street drama: betrayal, deception, family tensions, and of course, the ever-iconic Rover's return at the center of it all. What makes the plot even more gripping is the emotional depth behind the feuding. Daisy's resentment isn't just about business, it's personal. She's spent years trying to prove herself, build a life in Weatherfield, and secure a place where she belongs. For Jenny to keep her in the dark feels like the ultimate slap in the face. Jenny, on the other hand, finds herself torn between loyalty and survival. She knows Daisy is volatile and unpredictable. But is she doing the right thing by cutting her out completely? Or will this decision cost her more than just a partnership? And as for Carla, ever the businesswoman, her priorities are clear: But will she regret stoking the flames of a feud that's becoming increasingly out of control? As the power struggle for the Rovers' return intensifies, one thing is certain: the pub may have new owners soon, but not without explosive consequences.